Hi, I'm Cindy Rosenwald. I'm running for re-election to the New Hampshire House of Representatives for Nashua's Ward 3. The past 2 years have been a really exciting time for the state and for me personally. I have really loved the challenge of working with other legislators in Concord to try and solve some of New Hampshire's pressing problems. This year, I introduced and won passage of legislation to prevent the use of patient and prescriber identity for marketing prescription drugs. New Hampshire is now the first state in the country to stop this unacceptable invasion of privacy. And this legislation will also help us control the ever-increasing cost of prescription drugs. I am really proud to have been named National Legislator of the Month by the Center for Policy Alternatives. I've also worked hard over the past 2 years to help on some of the issues that are facing many of our most vulnerable citizens. That is, helping people without insurance pay for their medicines. This group of individuals is actually the only group of people who pay full price for their medications. And when someone without insurance can't afford his or her medicine, they're more likely to wait until they are sicker to get help, and that costs all of us money as taxpayers. I also worked on a program to redispense certain kinds of prescription drugs. This can help us, again, save money in institutions like the prisons. I co-sponsored a bill to require insurance companies to cover the cost of bone marrow testing. I also worked on legislation to help some of our residents when the federal government makes mistakes on their benefits to make sure that they are not held at fault. And also I helped sponsor legislation to cap the interest rate on short-term payday advance loans. These interest rates can rise as high as 1,000%. While we weren't successful in all these areas, we will continue to work hard to solve the problems. And we have other threats as well, including environmental threats to our land, air, and water quality. I'm really proud of my 100% grade from the Granite State Conservation Voters Alliance. But a healthy environment is not enough. New Hampshire's future also depends on a healthy economy with good, high-paying jobs. I voted to raise the minimum wage, currently among the lowest in the nation. If our least skilled workers can't make a living wage, they're more likely to end up on public assistance. This is corporate welfare, and it costs taxpayers money. We must be fiscally responsible. I am always aware of how my votes might affect the interests of local taxpayers. It's also really important to me to be responsive to constituents, and I try my hardest to return a phone call or an email within 24 hours, even if it's just to say, give me a couple days, I need a little time to look into it, and I'll get back to you. My experience on the Health and Human Services and Elderly Affairs Committee has helped me understand some of the problems and issues facing our frailest, most vulnerable residents. But we have so much more to do. I'm asking for your vote on November 7th. Thank you.